Welcome to worshiptutorials.com. Today you get a special 3-for-1. You got Bradford and Bryce. Well, you get me too. And so that's 3 people, one video. And you get a 2-for-1 because we're here to review these Jennings Guitars Voyagers.
That we are.
This is a Voyager Deluxe, meaning it's a semi-hollow. This is a Voyager solid body guitar. Man. These things are really good.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
So we're going to play these guitars intermittently through this video. I'm not. Bryce and Bradford. Bryce and Bradford are going to play these guitars because they play guitar way better than me. And I'm cool with that. You got to know your strengths, people. You got to understand what you're good at, what you're not, and when someone else is better, stay in your lane. So Jennings sent us these guitars to review. Just said, let us know what you think. What do we think?
They're sweet.
Yeah, my first impression is I really like it. And Bradford kind of already said something like when you pick it up, it feels like a guitar you've played before, which is a nice feeling.
Well, they're familiar shapes.
Yeah.
So they're
but even just like
offset, sort of a Jazzmaster-ish shape.
Like you're not getting used to it. You know what I mean? Like you can pick it up and play right away, in my opinion. And that's kind of, that familiarity is nice.
Like I said, this is the Voyager. This is the Voyager Deluxe. They're similar in the body. The body shape is similar, but they're very. These two particular guitars are very different. The neck profiles on these two guitars are different. The neck finish, like for example, this is a roasted maple neck with a satin nitro finish.
'Tis V-nice.
This is a maple neck with a gloss nitro finish.
Yes.
Also V-nice.
So yes, what is this? Are you saying very nice, Bryce?
Means V. Yeah, V is very.
I mean, for the geriatrics in the room, can you explain yourself?
I can. All the kids from Florida are saying it these days. I don't know.
I've heard that before. I'm like, I assume you mean very nice.
Kids from Florida, and I'm just trying to
I need someone to explain it.
I'm just trying to be hip with the young kids. So
Brad has had this black Voyager Deluxe for about a week. Played it live at an event that we had at our church as well.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
So worship.
It sounded good. So what are some of your takeaways after spending a solid week with this guitar?
I'm on the hunt for a 335. I have been for several years.
Brad's a fan.
This, in tones, and not necessarily in feel, because they're obviously quite different.
Yeah, Gibson versus Fender, right.
This, because these are actually humbuckers. They're both actually, we haven't said this yet, both guitars are loaded with McNelly humbuckers.
Yep.
These are called the Stagger Swaggers. They're this kind of modern humbucker thing that's been kind of all the rage the last couple of years.
Low output, high clarity.
Yeah, they're very reminiscent of single coils, but without like buzz, which is really cool. And these are McNelly Autumn, so they're actually just like humbuckers. So for me, it's a little different because I'm not normally a humbucker guy. I have a humbucker on my Sir Strat in the bridge, but that's fitting. But anyways, I say all that to say this is like this Gretschy 335-y kind of vibe.
It really
is. And it's got like the offset kind of shape. And so it probably more like a 339 because it's a smaller body type, obviously. It reminded me of 335, the one I had. It kind of has some reminiscent feels and sounds of like a Jazzmaster and a Gretsch. So it's like 3 different guitars in one.
things I really like about these guitars, just from like a design perspective, is I love the color combos. Like that's just like a straight up tuxedo, which is really cool. Like all the trim
The
and
accent around
all the accent looks
not
great.
an F-hole, but yeah.
And the other thing about that one especially is like it's such a unique pick guard.
Yes.
Like if you look at that one, that
it's like
pick
a
guard's,
teardrop.
yeah, the pick guard's very different than like what you would see on a standard offset.
And the cutout.
Yeah, it's like it's an
too.
F-hole, but not
That's why
by definition.
I feel like it's very deluxe is fitting because it just seems I don't know high class, which is kind of cool, and I feel like that really fits it. I love the color combo, so on that as well. But like this is a little bit of like a metallic silver.
It's a plexiglass that's painted on the back.
It's very cool.
The Sheltons we have do that way
it's
too.
a very cool.
It's like a
finish.
3D look.
And then this satin
this is a satin nitro kind of a.
It's
like a muted forest green.
Forest, yeah.
It's
really
with the neck. It's very unique.
I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but just the contrast is really catches your eye.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I like a little touch of like the Voyager, the name being on the pickguard.
It's there, but it's like not too flashy.
That one you can really see.
Yeah, this one's a little more in your face, but still.
This one it's white on silver.
I just think that's really cool in a market where it's kind of hard and becoming increasingly more difficult to stand out. That's a really cool way of setting yourself apart.
I would say the Shelton does that with his stuff, like the color combinations and the look is very unique. But still, like, classic.
Very. Yeah.
And Jennings does that really well, too. So
I do think so, yeah.
Brad has spent a week with this one. I've spent a week with this one.
I've spent about 10 minutes
Bryce
with both
has
of them.
spent 10 minutes and loves
But I have
them.
strong opinions.
And so, I've played this guitar a lot. I did a playthrough video that just went up on the channel the other day for... What was that song?
Tremble.
Tremble. Thank you, Bradford.
Love that song.
And it sounded awesome. That was on the Helix. And these McNelly Stagger Swagger pickups are very, very good.
Yeah.
Are V good, Bryce.
V good.
There you go.
One of the metrics that I use when I pick up a guitar, if you know that it's well made and expensive, regardless of the price tag, is feel the ends of the frets. Run your fingers up and down them. Because if a guitar maker is going to charge a lot of money for a guitar, it's because they've gone the extra mile and they've hand dressed the frets. You get that with these, they're just like butter up and down the fretboard. So Brad and I both own Sir instruments, which are widely regarded as very, very high quality guitars. And these feel, and I love these Shelton guitars that I have. I have two of them. And a lot of people, and I have Brad's old Duesenberg Star Player in the room. And a lot of people have asked, like we've posted some photos on Facebook and stuff. They say, okay, where does it fall in the Sir Shelton
spectrum.
Duesenberg? Where do these things land? Because the price point of them is pretty similar. As
Yeah.
far as fit and finish go, like you can't. It doesn't get better.
They're
than
all
these things.
starting with the best of the best in terms of materials.
Like these woods, the hardware, like this is so these have Bigsby's on them. You can get them with mastery bridges. But like this is a roller bridge with like brass roller saddles.
They're cool.
This is everything, the tuners, everything is like the highest quality. The fit and finish and playability is all just top spec. And but they all feel different. Like a Sir feels like a Sir.
I agree.
Like they all feel the same, and if you set them up really the same, the Sheltons feel like a Shelton. They feel a little different, and these have their own vibe. If you're gonna get one, it may be that you sight unseen, you've never played it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way the business world is going nowadays.
It's the way it's going, but I can tell you unequivocally, you're gonna like the way it feels, unless you just like stuff that's really different than
kind of wacky and out there.
Yeah, and so I don't know. It's really hard to convey that in a video without you actually being able to pick the guitar up and play it.
One thing I really liked, honestly, this is probably super weird, is I liked where the pickup selector was.
Yeah, right here.
And I really like that. And I've never gotten to play a guitar that had a pickup selector up top. Like I feel like, I've rarely played Les Pauls. I guess I play yours some, but I don't. But anyways, I like it because, and it seems some people may not because you're used to going like this, but I like it because as I'm playing, as I'm watching my hands here, I can quickly see where it is. It's actually easier to see, and I just really like that because it was right near my hands to switch. Or if I was like using the Bigsby, like it's just a quick. So like it actually seemed to make more sense to be there. That's kind of an offset thing, anyways. They tend to put them there.
I agree with that. That's one of the reasons.
I really liked
right
it.
Here, or you're. When I was doing the playthrough, I noticed exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I was playing a swell, and I was doing this with the Bigsby, and then I was just, boom, done.
I switched when we were playing the other night for the night of worship that we had at our church. I would do swells and switch pickup selections every once in a while.
Yeah.
Probably nobody noticed, but it made me happy.
I noticed.
So, thank you, Bryce.
It's a very comfortable guitar.
Yeah,
and that plays a part of it.
Yeah. And they're nice and resonant, which a lot of it comes down to when you have a little cutout, a hole in it, that helps.
But that thing can't even weigh 6 pounds.
Oh, it's light.
It's super light.
It's
and this
super
one,
light.
and they have Bigsby's on
more.
them, which you got. The Bigsby is a lot of hardware, a lot of weight, and this is a solid body, and it's still not a heavy guitar. Like it feels really good. Like it tells me that Jennings is very particular about the wood that they're using to put these together. Because lightweight resonant wood is going to cost more, higher quality. So if you want to learn more about these, head to the Jennings Guitars website. There's a link below. One thing about them is it's two guys building these guitars in California. And we've interacted with them a lot. And I can say they're really great to interact with. So, I haven't had to, deal with like a customer service type of an issue, but I would suspect just given my interaction with these guys, like customer service is going to be top notch. You're really getting a handmade, custom-made instrument from them at a price that's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
When you consider
that it's
what other
made by
companies
hand.
charge, like if you get a Fender custom shop, like a
Like a
master
master
build,
build,
you're gonna pay a lot more.
Yep.
If you get something, like a Veritas that's in the same vein, it's gonna cost more.
Yeah.
And so it's really, it's not a cheap guitar, but I think for the value for what you get, it's very good. And they will let you just custom make it.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever
pretty
color
cool.
you want. If you want a Bigsby, they'll do it. If you want a Mastery
Nothing's
tremolo
off the table.
system, they'll do it, and it'll be done right.
That's pretty cool.
Colors, pickup covers, like these are the filter covers, which I
love
think
that.
look
I really
awesome.
like that.
It
It's
brings
such a neat touch.
It's like a retro thing.
Very.
Retro fusion.
I almost thought they were
cool.
gold
It's-
foils or something
If
at
you
one point.
do get that pick guard option,
This combo looks good.
I would strongly recommend getting a satin finish body because
it's
it
nice.
is aces.
But they'll do the dog hair finish, which
we were wanting them to send one out,
which has
but
like the grain
sold.
is stained. Yeah, the grain is stained white, and then the guitar's finished black, so you see the white grain. It's a cool look.
It's nuts.
So just reach out to them if you're interested. Reach out to them and let them know.
Or get lost on their Instagram page and look at all the cool stuff they have. Because I spent forever looking there one day.
Great guitars. I will say that. I guess all three of us would say they deliver.